Greetings from the north again. I'm just looking over the instruction manual for my coffee droid, and another reminder that we need the like better masks and ventilators for our healthcare workers, the people that are in direct contact with those that have these respiratory issues that can be passed on, and so those people need those because they're not robots. And that's not just nurses and doctors. That also includes PSWs who care for people in homes where a lot of old people are elderly. Pardon, you're not all. You're not. Some of you are older than others. And I hope I have as nice of a looking home when I grow up. I also got safe systems. I met this man, Dave Simpson. He's an electrician, does electrical systems, telephone, CCT, internet wiring. Give him a call. Here's a closer look at his number. If you're in the Niagara region and you need some electrical work, he might be able to help you out there. As to me, and back to my job searching again in a bit, and I'm looking for work in service industry somewhere. I have like various skills in that trade, but anywhere I can be social and dealing with customers on kind of like that personal basis is really kind of what I like to do it. And I found my joke. So one more holler out to Jackfish at Welland. Woo! Yeah, this is an old schedule, I know. And on top of on the one side we had Boston Pizza in Welland. We've also got Rose City Pizza. Woo! Yeah, pizza and pizza. You can follow the Jackfish right here. Yeah, if you're looking for real estate in the Niagara region, you've got to talk to this guy, Doug Ford. So that's another haha for varying reasons on this posts. Well, not quite post yet because somewhere I'm sure it is still the first. So I'll get this on the air quick, and I gotta read out this joke. All right, manatee milk. If it has a nipple, it can lactate, right? You can milk it. So, and sea cow, they're so docile by nature. They'll like, come on. It's not hard to domesticate these things. So, why don't we look at doing this? Getting some sea farmers motivated to do some humane and sustainable farming for the growing food industries, as we do everything we can to help out all species and all of their habitats. I know manatee are kind of on that risky edge of populations, so perhaps if we start doing like they're doing out west up here, and I'm pretty sure I've heard of some the buffaloes or bisons or those big shaggy cattles down south of the Canadian border. I think they're trying to get them raised up a little bit more down there too. So if we start taking care of our resources and our animals and our peoples and every like our finance, and that's what it is, right? Like our trade is what we have, and we only have what we have here. Unless you want to go out there, that's up to you. This guy came down here from my aunt. My aunt crochets a lot of stuffed animals and stuff, and she made some aliens there. But I've also got some nice nativity scenes she did. She does elephants, and as I'm somewhere online, I'll start to share some posts, and I'll see if I can find her link to order any of these like wonderful toys and decorations she makes. Uh, from the sea, all that kelp. Um, Crossroads, I went to see their film studio in Burlington, Ontario, and I was down there this summer, or this past summer. So I was talking with them because they want to have interviews with uh, Indigenous Canadians, or well, Indigenous in general, who have had to go through the regional school systems and those adoptions and the uh, what it's like to not have those ties to identify with, and they're trying to increase the size of their slot, but that takes more testimonials, and they've asked me to try to talk to whoever I can to help promote um, awareness of the regional schools. So either contact me or Crossroads Canada, um, or Crossroads America, wherever you are. And they do the Huntley Show, the Daily Show. This is Yes TV, right? Christian Broadcasting wants to begin to make amends towards what Christianity did to overcome this culture that was, or these cultures that were on this part of the world after colonization, and the mixing pot of Americas began. uh, on a lighter note, we got music. Plenty of fresh acts in the Niagara region. We're right near Toronto, so and between New York, so lots of great music. This is Ryan Lund. Here, I'll move my hand. You can see him there. Got his info. Check out his music, and not just because he's a musician, but because he also promotes a lot of the young rising acts in the Niagara Hamilton region. And he's all over the place, so look for him. And because this is nerdy, and I don't want to make everybody angry. That's half max aggression. This is a game, a tabletop game, strategy. The Lord of the Rings. You paint them up and then you move them around. They have a games workshop in town here in Welland, along the canal, and they've got the bunker for everybody to come in and play. They've got all the accessories up front for sale, and they're trying to get more people out to really get some good tournaments and games going. So oh, there was also Game Chamber from London, Ontario.